నేను ఇలా అంటాను, అప్పుడు మీరు చెప్పడం మొదట.
Good morning to one and all. I am Marketability of class 9. Today I want to explain the interesting topic, that is cropping patterns, which is the very interesting topic. Okay, first of all, when we know about the cropping patterns, then we should know about, before the selection of cropping patterns, we should know about why crops are important for us, what is the use of crops to grow on a much better way, because it gives us food. What are the nutrients present in the food? We are very familiar with the nutrients present in the food. They are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. We are also know that carbohydrates are the energy giving nutrients and the proteins are the body building nutrients, and vitamins and minerals are the water containing nutrients, which are very helpful to our body. So we should grow crops in a better way. Then we should go for the topic, that is cropping pattern. There are normally 7 agricultural practices. The first one is preparation of soil. That means we have to prepare the soil very well, because to loosen the soil, to penetrate any plant to deep into the soil, that's why we have to prepare the soil very well. Prepare the soil, and then we have to sow the seeds. Cropping pattern comes under the second step of agricultural practice, that is sowing of seeds. And the next one, adding manure and fertilizers. Adding manure and fertilizers. And the next one, that is irrigation. That means to water the plants. These are the 4 steps, and the remaining steps are protecting from weeds. We have to protect the plants from weeds by using weedicides. For example, for the weedicides is said to be 2,4-D. 2,4-D is known as 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid. Those are the weeds which we are protect the plants from the waste plants. And the next one, harvesting. That means cutting of crop. And the last one, storage. These are the 7 agricultural practices. Okay, our today's topic is cropping patterns. That cropping patterns comes in the sowing the seeds. Before sowing the seeds in the soil, we have to choose the best quality of seeds which give proper result to the farmer. Yes, cropping patterns are of 5 types. They are mixed cropping, intercropping, crop rotation, multiple cropping and sow cropping. But there are mixed cropping, intercropping and crop rotation are enough to the 9th class. So we will discuss those many types in the 9th class. So the first one is mixed cropping. Normally, what is cropping pattern actually? The cropping pattern is, there are different ways to grow crop or to give maximum benefit. Those different ways are said to be cropping patterns. In that, the first one is mixed cropping. Yes, It is also a method of cropping that grows two or more plants on the same piece of land is nothing but mixed cropping. But what is the use of mixed cropping? It reduces risk and it gives insurance against failure of one of the crop. What is the use of it? It reduces risk and it against the failure of one of the crop. These are the uses of mixed cropping. And the next one, that is intercropping. Intercropping is also the method of cropping which is same as mixed cropping. That means it is also growing two or more crops in a same piece of land, but there is a small difference between mixed cropping and intercropping. Intercropping is also growing two or more crops in the same land, but it grows in a definite pattern. It has a definite pattern. That is the difference between mixed and intercropping. For example, we can see a picture of intercropping here. This is the millet crop, which is commonly known as bajra. And the next one, that is cowpea. These are the types of crops which we plant in a definite pattern. So that's why it is called as a intercropping. And the last one, that is crop rotation. Last type of cropping pattern. Crop rotation means that we grow the different types of crops in a pre-planned succession depending upon the time duration. Not only the time duration but also depending upon the irrigation facilities and the moisture facilities. And yes, I already told that all these when there are all of the facilities are present in any place, that place is suitable for the crop rotation. When we done crop rotation properly, then we get high yield. So that's why when we follow these types of cropping pattern methods, then we show a proper result toward Government of India through the agricultural sector. So we have to develop our agricultural sector in India by these types of measures. Then the next topic will be continued by my friend Deepthi.
Good morning to all. At first, I would like to introduce myself. Myself, Deepthi Rani from 9th class JNV Srikakulam. Today, I am here with an interesting topic, which is crop production management. Cropping pattern, the most and necessary step to be taken is crop production management. Why it is very necessary step? Because the productivity of the crop is depend upon the crop production management. If you don't protect the crop well, then the productivity of the crop will be less. If you are curious to know what is crop production management, taking care of protecting crop from pathogens, weeds, insect pests are called crop protection management. Firstly, we know about insect pest. Can anyone from girls side can tell about insect pests?
The insect which destroys the crop is called insect pest.
Yes, you are absolutely correct that destroying the insect which destroy the crop are called insect pests. Those are There are three types of insect pests. They are chewing insects, sucking insects, and borer insects. Common method to controlling the insect pests are use of pesticides, but higher doses of pesticides is toxic for many useful plants and animals, so their use should be restricted. Now you have a doubt how to clear the insect pests. There are some preventive measures to be taken for insect pests. They are proper seedbed preparation, clean cultivation, summer ploughing, and etc. are the preventive measures to be taken for insect pests. Second one is pathogen. The disease-causing microorganisms are called pathogens. Some common pathogens are bacteria, virus, and fungi. On getting favorable condition of increase or decrease in temperature and moisture, they active and infect plants. They live in soil, water and air also. So we have to reduce their favorable conditions. There are 4 types of pathogens. They are waterborne and last airborne. And third topic is weeds, which is the last and final topic, which is most important for protecting of crop. The unwanted plants grown with cultivated crops are called weeds. These are two types, dicot and monocot. The preventive measure for weeds are, there are four methods to control them. There are biological method, chemical method, cultural method and mechanical method. So by these methods we can control the weeds. At conclusion, food is the main product for everyone. There is a lot of effort of farmer behind cropping, production of a crop. But the crop gives up food. But so many people waste food. I request everyone to don't waste food, because there are so many people suffer for lacking of food. So don't waste food. If you waste food, once think about the people who suffer with lack of food. Thank you. Next topic is continued by my friend Shubha.
Good morning to all. Myself Shubha, class 9th in JM Srikakulam. My topic is storage of food grains. About the 9.3% of the food grains produced in our country are lost every year due to the improper method of storage. About 20 million food grains are lost. About 20 million ton foods are sufficient to feed 40 million people. The various factors responsible for loss during causes. Abiotic factors. And next, biotic factors. Abiotic factors like improper moistures, humidity, temperature. And biotic factors etc. This is a biotic factor. All the above mentioned factor causes the first one is degradation in quality of food. And second one,
Your voice is low.
मैं वही बोला था तो लिखते के टाइम में कुछ मत बोलो इधर रुक के बोलो पहले
loss in weight. Third, poor marketability. Fourth, infection by microorganisms. And fifth, cutting of grains. The factor causing loss during storage can be controlled through proper treatment and systematic management of warehouse. Like methods, if we store the food at the low temperature, the microorganisms and enzymes which spoil the food will become less active. The damage of the food material will be reduced.
If anyone have doubts, please ask me. If anyone have any doubts, please ask me.
Why crop production is important?
Because I already told to you that crop production is very important because we have to produce our crop for energy and for production protection. Production is along with the production is also important to the crop because how much a crop is produced is not at all important like that much of protection because that is waste, how much you produce when you not store properly. So we have to store properly how much quantity is produced. We have to store it silos or granaries. We have to use the silos and granaries to store the food items. So that's why we have to protect crops in this way. Any others? Doubts?
What are the uses of intercropping?
There are so many uses of intercropping actually. It prevents us from pests and diseases to spreading all the plants of the crop. Anyone? Any others? Okay, thank you for this giving opportunity. Please share in from viewers. Please, there is any doubt, please put it in the comment box. Thank you.